So I've been struggling. I've been struggling because my laptop is just update suddenly. And the chat is not working as usual. It's okay then. How are you? I'm doing good. Actually, it's been okay so far. Happy Friday. Oh, is it Friday in your time, right? I'm currently eating potatoes. Alright. So it's class trials. And it will took maybe longer than the stream before. The last time I stream is like 1 hour and a half. But I guess today is like maybe 2 or 3 hours. Let's go. Oh, let's see the skills. Jeez. We haven't slept yet, so for me it's still Thursday. In my oh, it's Thursday. Why? Yeah. Okay, the last time that we talked and maybe Wednesday, you say you haven't slept too. So I hope my stream will keep you sleepy. Hello, it's class trials again.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
True. Right.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
What? Kyoko is right.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
See? Why is he so fucking
That's a ghost.
stupid?
But
Stupid as hell.
she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Of course it's not.
Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trait Kyoko has that proof that body doesn't belong to her. Face. Oh, no.
Shoot!
Sorry. Okay, I think it's the glove.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh my gosh, Kyoko.
You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh, sorry.
convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Tattoo on the right hand. Explode body analysis. Fake nails. Fake nails. Wait, never mind.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Yes. Byakuya is reading my mind.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Hey, sorry.
Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't wearing.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah, she must have been. Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Oh shit, no? Okay. Well.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove the dead body was. They got burnt up. Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing... Because that corpse is
Oh,
absolutely
wow.
Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Wait.
That Kyoko.
Okay,
Then prove it. The dead body wasn't. They got burnt up. Then she was wearing. Well,
yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
Jesus.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Alright. Focus.
okay, then prove the dead body was.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No?
Shoot.
Oh my god.
Kyoko there is just...
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible. Okay.
Maybe fake
The
nails?
dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
There you go.
No, it's wrong.
About the fake nails.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? You're complicated like that.
No, I'm not agreeing with you.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
And
True.
that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
I feel like the victim. No, I mean like the culprit is Kyoko.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Of course.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Maybe identify the body.
If Kyoko really is,
Then who died?
It's gotta be. I don't think so. The face was, and there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
Gee, I
There's
can.
nothing else we can do, right?
This is really not good.
if Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who died?
I didn't mean to shoot.
And there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
Ah, it's not. Okay. Then what is it? Shoot. Sorry.
if Kyoko really is
Still, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Sprinkles?
The face was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify.
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
We can defy.
if Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so. And there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
No, it's not. Oh god. I have to do.
Shoot!
What again?
If Kyoko really is,
Then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so.
The face was scorched
Nope.
beyond recognition.
Shoot!
Oh my god, look at my hold though.
if Kyoko really is still alive,
What is it?
then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond, and there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
Jeez, I didn't mean
Then there's
to.
nothing else we can do, right?
Damn, okay.
If Kyoko really, then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
No? Jeez, okay, what again?
Shoot!
If Kyoko really is,
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify.
Then there's nothing else we can do, right? If Kyoko really, then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so.
The face was scorched beyond
Recognition,
recognition.
and there wasn't any
Touch.
description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
Sorry. I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do?
Kyoko
Wait!
really is
Still alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure. I don't think so.
Sprinkles?
The
What the
face
hell
was
is
scorched
sprinkles?
beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
And there's nothing else we can do, right?
And the one thing that can tell us was on the victim's own body. Oh,
Kyoko
the
really
tattoo.
is
Still
Okay.
alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some. I don't think so.
The face was scorched beyond
Or maybe
recognition.
the other one.
Shoot!
Oh god, look at my hold though.
Kyoko really
Then who died?
There's gotta be. I don't think so. And there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
There we go.
No, it's wrong!
Why am I not do the cock?
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
The werewolf,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Fenrir.
The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Who am I be?
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to the other information, we have the 15 identities to become clear. It's oh no. Oh, there you go. I got it. There you go.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Oh, it's a Hangman Genbit. Wolf.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Wait.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnar.
Man,
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Wait. I need to take. Alright. Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literally all-star. Literally?
Then that means
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
what? Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You mean the mastermind?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a true last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Ultimate.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
It's the ultimate soldier. Is it?
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Like, Kyoko is being silent the whole
Kyoko got
time.
it wrong?
And she's been gone
Oh,
this
shit,
whole
sorry.
time. And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Usually.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
How do you know?
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Shut up, you don't know.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine.
Fine.
Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Ooh.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brain!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Is there any 17
There are
person?
only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer
I feel like
this time?
it's Kyoko.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Toko and Genocide Jack. Makoto and Kyoko. Me? Toko and Genocide Jack? No. I don't know. I think it's me.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
Jeez.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis...
It's me
Are
and
me
Kyoko.
and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Yeah.
Exactly so.
Damn it, I can't at this stage. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Yes.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I
After
guess
the
we can
mid-
say the
mid-time,
time frame for
nighttime.
the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Oh shit, sorry. What time did we discover? It's 10 o'clock. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's 11.
Shoot!
Hey! I'm sorry, it's at 9. What am I saying?
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Ah, right. I forgot, it was like 2 days ago. Why am I just forgotten already?
He's right. It had had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I fell asleep.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep, and Makoto...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to so Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a time frame for the
sprinkles.
murder. It took place somewhere between 9 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
Huh? No? Okay. Maybe it's...
Shoot!
It's a bus! Oh shit. I didn't see my health. My HP.
I refuse to give up yet!
I refuse to give up yet. Come on. Is it like sprinkles, right? I don't know. Fragments near the dead body. Oh, wait. It's gotta
We've
be
established a
fragments.
time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep,
And Makoto doesn't have
Yeah, from 10 to 7:30.
that's more than enough time to so Makoto, if you have any
Alright.
objections, now would be the time.
Must
We've
have
established a
been.
time frame that it took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Oh no! Okay. What am I supposed to pick?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock
It's
and
not
9
10
o'clock in the morning. Yep,
And Makoto doesn't have
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
that's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Maybe 7:30?
We've established a time. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep,
And Makoto doesn't have an...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
No! Okay. What am I supposed?
we've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep,
And Makoto doesn't have an...
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
that's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. It's the sprinkles. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body was here in the garden.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
There you go.
No, it's wrong!
It's about 7:30 or 10 p.m.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning. Right. So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on! I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Yeah.
How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yes.
Yeah, you're totally wacko.
Wacko.
You really think it wasn't the sprinkler? You better tell us why!
Shut up. Let's see. If you look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Okay, let's go. Oh god, I hate this.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! You don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! You don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Oh, final strike.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it. Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
Yeah.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
She's been missing for like 2 days.
I'd just like to say one thing.
Yeah.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
Yeah.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Huh?
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
Shut up, you.
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
But it just...
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
What?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Wait!
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Oh, wait, I know that. I know that. It's from the cabin in the back then. There's a cover where there's the other side is clean and the other side is dirty. And maybe that thing that you can cover from not getting wet. Oh god! No, this is... Oh me. But I don't do anything! This tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
Yeah. God, this is so freaking... Jeez.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty.
Yeah.
Because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Maybe there's a reason that she wanted you to be the killer.
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
I kind of worry about Kyoko's motivation. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. Okay, let's see. I think there's a point where Kyoko is blaming us. I mean, me. Would it be before the explosion?
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on what was the sprinkler got...
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Ryoko haven't warned us not to touch it to avoid getting the blood on us.
By covering the body, the killer prevented it.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side...
Okay, no.
Shoot!
Shoot! Okay.
By covering the body, the killer prevented.
So the reason that was the sprinkler, but the underside of it, it was totally spotless.
Because that side was protected from the water.
Shoot!
By covering the body, the killer prevented.
So the reason the tarp
Was the sprinkler, but the underside of it, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected. Since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
Yeah.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both
Wait.
sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
I have theory.
Oh!
There's a chicken, right? There's a chicken that's missing. Maybe the blood is a chicken blood somehow. And I don't know how to explain it, but the chicken is missing. I don't know where is it. Maybe they ate it. Maybe they eat it.
More than that,
Yeah,
what
whatever,
if the
whatever.
very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Camouflage. See, I told you.
What if,
It was from the
after killer
chicken.
used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
Chicken.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
No, that is not.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Chicken.
I got it!
There you go.
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
Poor chicken.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Yeah.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry.
It was in the
I'm having
back.
a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still,
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh no.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
No.
that's not...
Oh
Don't
god.
bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Oh god.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
No.
Oh,
See? Pretty good idea, right?
I'm gonna win because I'm the ultimate lucky.
I just remembered something super serious.
What?
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Oh god. They will think that I'm the killer because that knife was supposed to be in my room.
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
Oh god.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh no.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Maybe Kyoko.
The knife we gave to Makoto?
Maybe Kyoko have the reason that saying that let's give it to Makoto. I don't know.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
Can we say that? Can we say about the dream? I don't know if this is dream. I think it's just because the reality and I don't know. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Yeah.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Oh no. If we tell the others that I have a dream about the killer come to my room, I don't know. Fragmented body explode. Okay.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Makoto, just because I had the knife, that automatically makes...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the top was removed. We established that the coat was put on the body after the top was removed, which means when the knife was thrust through the coat into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
I'm sorry, I meant to click right click.
If
I'm
he
sorry.
did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatically make...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
There you go.
No, it's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
Hero, shut up!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it. In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
It's the top after that top.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Wait, there's something with an arrow or something. The exact condition the body was written down. What is it? Oh no!
Shoot!
Sorry. Maybe this? Okay, I'm sorry.
Shoot!
Shit, sorry. Guys, that's a mine. Huh? Wait, what's this? Wait, I'm sorry? What? Oh god, I'm dying. Oh, not yet. The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down to everyone to see. Wait, sorry, what? Oh god.
I refuse to give up yet.
I wonder if I say no.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description.
Lies!
Wait, no. The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it. In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after.
Okay, fuck.
So, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice.
I have to deal with Hero. Why
The
didn't
Monokuma file clearly
Okay.
states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, I sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Hero is such an idiot?
They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
Oh no.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Hey, it's from Monokuma body.
You know,
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
It's Kyoko.
is the only other possible suspect. You,
Oh, no.
Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
She was opened. It wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one other.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
What?
the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh, sorry.
Then shall we
Should have
the victim's
see
fatal
The
first.
explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one other.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma, that's gotta be it.
There was and more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
The knife was covered up and all those other wounds of her body weren't pressed. It's only leaves.
Then shall we continue that the victim's fatal injury has yet to
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
No.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Oh god.
Shoot!
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when...
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one other.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
What?
Shoot!
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
the explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already...
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
Guys, come on, come on.
Then shall we continue the
Okay.
debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Due to the explosion, the victim identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also have been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at the least several days old.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Is it countless, I think? Okay, let's see.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me from then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
No?
entire body.
Okay, what?
Shoot!
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me from then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Shoot!
Oh no!
Then shall we continue
Wait, wait,
the
wait, wait,
victim's
what?
fatal
The
injury?
explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the then. There's a.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
I refuse to give up yet!
I refuse to give up yet.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot!
Guys.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
No, that's wrong!
So it's the head and the fatal injury, okay.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
what about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The
It's the metal
file
pipe.
says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick
Yeah.
as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
You have a point.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I
No,
bet
thanks.
you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Guys.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
It's the bomb.
Shoot! I got it!
It's a tiny
Mukuro was hit
tomatoes.
in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her.
It's the arrows.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Wait, I feel like
That's what the Cobra attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed.
There's no
Byakuya
doubt
about it.
I don't know about this.
Are you sure?
This is really confused me.
Kind of weird.
Hi,
How dare
Katie.
you backtalk, Master? You have
Hi, how are
no
you?
right. I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm good. Hope you're enjoying Danganronpa. I'm enjoying it right now, and I'm confused as hell. Who is the culprit of this murdering Mukuro? And I don't even know the Mukuro's face yet.
It was in the dojo locker, right?
I feel like okay.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon
What
must
block
have been
P?
about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, there's a lot.
Right? It
Shit.
seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Wait. I'm gonna give you a setup. I think there you go. You play Persona 5 Tactica? Oh, that reminds me. Persona 5 Royal is already out in PC, right? I can't wait to play it. I really want to play Persona 5. I haven't played Persona 5. That's why I was like very hyped when I found out that Persona 5 has already released on PC. Okay, what is it again? Third bullet.
Back to Master. You have no right.
Okay, if it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they use
The titanium
the
arrow.
bloody
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt that was the murder
Are
weapon.
you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because it said the weapon must have been about as thick. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Back to Master. You have no right.
I think the Tutsin is I'm supposed to shoot it.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt that was the murder.
Are you sure?
You don't sound.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as an. It seems like an arrow would just be too.
There you go.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Yeah.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Bundle
One
of
stick is
sticks.
weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
See?
Oh no, you
But
absolutely
the key,
have.
but the key is in the Koko's room.
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we,
But
Makoto?
the one who held the key is you, Byakuya.
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
No.
You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
Oh god.
The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Please. There's one block key, right? In Kyoko's room.
I got it!
There you go.
The
Oh,
one thing that
Please.
proves Kyoko was in the
please don't kill
dojo is
Kyoko.
right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her,
Defending
aren't you?
her. Because I love her. What do you
No,
mean?
It's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Oh god. What is it? Ah.
Last
I
night,
see.
you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
Protecting
What?
me? Because that. Okay. Wait. Then that means that the Bukuro is trying to kill me, and Kyoko is trying to save me by killing the Mukuro. Aww.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Shut up.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Yuki should know better than anyone. What does that mean? Wait, don't tell me that Byakuya and Kyoko is the like sibling or something. God, I have so many plot twists. God damn
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would mean no.
never hide something.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Wait, okay. What is it again? Is it like body before the explosion? Oh, right. Okay, so body before the explosion is the corpse has a mask covering in his head and white jacket. Blah, blah, blah. The video has stopped bleeding. Okay.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the and then left the locker key in my own room. No, correct?
Shoot.
Those words you just...
Exactly what I'm not. But you should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid and then left the locker. Could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? It's for me. Oh my god, don't tell me
Those words
Kyoko and
you just
Byakuya is
What do you
brother
mean?
and sister. I don't
Exactly
know.
what I'm not the killer. You should understand that more. Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Dude.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Oh shit, sorry.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke. What do you...
Exactly.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than
Nope.
anyone here.
The fuck?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
I'm not the. You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the... Is that what you're...
You stated it.
You said I hid the evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Okay, so I need to do that stuff.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anything.
What are you...
Master would never hide.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
You should understand. Master would never hide.
There's proof that you aren't... Is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid and
And left the locker key in my own room.
No.
correct?
Hi. Yeah.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof
That you aren't the. Is that what you're.
You stated a theory. You said I hid and then left
The locker key in my own room, but could I really have done that?
There's a lucky key in my room.
those
There's a
words you
lucky
just
key
spoke.
in my room.
What do you mean?
Exactly. I'm
And
not
that's
the
the
killer.
proof, right?
You should understand. Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Oh!
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, it's right.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room. Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Maybe Byakuya is the one who is the culprit. In what Kyoko just told us is an obvious lie, but this just isn't like her. Maybe she was trying to hide something and to prevent everyone getting killed. Because she's the killer. Remember when we about to enter the class trials? She said that something about. I hope this isn't good. Oh, something like that. Yeah, if you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. Mastermind trap. What if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? Why should I? The mastermind trap? The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, this is so sad. The mastermind trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that's the risk in solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What should I do? Oh god. Pursue the lie, let it go, run away. What is this? There is no time, so I have to like pick this one very carefully. Oh god. Why can I save at least? Can I save? No, I can't save. Run away? This is ridiculous. Pursue the lie, let it go. Pursue the lie. I'm going to pick. Okay, pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
a lie.
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Oh no. No.
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Oh god, oh god. I think I'm the one who is supposed just pick let it go.
I didn't have the key to my room.
Wait, what is Kyoko's account? Oh god, we're going to reveal this secret.
Because
I'd given it to Byakuya.
there's no doubt of
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other than me must have put it there.
that's the only explanation.
Wait, I should have put
I didn't
let it
have
go.
the key to my
Oh
room
my god, I'm going
because
to
I'd
kill
given it to
Kyoko.
There's no doubt about
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into
Then, Louise, how else could the key have gotten there?
Someone other
No.
than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
Sorry for the AFK and thanks for the show. It's okay. No problem. I was captivated with this story.
I didn't have the key to my because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that.
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then
Oh god.
No, it's wrong.
I'm going to kill Kyoko at some point. I don't know. Please don't kill my girl.
Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you, Kyoko?
No, please. This is between me and you. I use Monokuma secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko
God.
stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school.
This should be the secret. Why am I revealing it?
Which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Oh god.
Then I guess that's it.
What?
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap. And I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost.
Oh no.
That's all this means.
No.
Then, are you saying you really didn't, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Okay.
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up!
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out! So then,
Huh?
it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you! But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
I think I'm not supposed. Oh god, oh no, Kyoko! No! Kyoko is so bad! She was my favorite! Oh shit. I'm like very blaming to accuse the lie. I should have not tell her about that. That one is a secret between me and Kyoko. I'm not supposed to tell it with everyone about the Monokuma's key. Brilliant, right? We got it right. This time Kyoko released the killer, but something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with the whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then,
Oh god,
I
Kyoko is
prepared
not
a
going to
very
say anything to
special
me.
punishment.
I prepared an extra XL punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I'm not supposed to do that. Oh god. No! No! What? What the fuck is that? What the actual is that? Oh my god, please! Oh my god! After the school lesson? I hate my life. And that's how the class trials of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyo was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever, even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our class trial? Once the case was over, there was never a single mother of Post-Peak ever again. We had up to end peace in exchange for the lives of all. Wait, what? Am I? Is this a bad ending? I think this is a bad ending. Fuck. What is... What? 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 I think I'm good. I think I got a bad ending. I actually didn't know she could die. Oh wait, so it's a bad ending then. Holy shit. Okay, good thing that I saved though. Okay, this is the bad ending. Wait, let me see. Let's see. Wait, what? Aoi Hina is... What? Peace, but only inside the school. Where's genocide Jack in there? Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Uh-huh. Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Huh? Her claim? Oh, Trust Strike, I have to expose Kyoko's... Wait! We can go back again? If this final attempt trying to spread danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger. But if that's risks mean solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? That's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What did I do? I have to decide right here. No. Wait! Okay, so... I picked the first lie. I picked the first lie, and that goes the bad ending. I supposed to let it go and just run away. Oh god. Good thing that I picked first lie because I really want to know the bad ending. Alright. Okay. Maybe I have to let it go and run away. So this... I'm glad that this game don't want me to start all over again in order to continue the game. So it's like poof like that. Just make it as delusional or like sleep or something. You know. Let's go. Let it go. I've made my decisions. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind trap that Kyoko maintained.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact?
Yes, because I love her.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
Yeah, even though I know that there's a Monokuma's key that he had.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Wait,
You! What are you trying to imply?
I'm still listening.
Well, of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I
Wait,
don't
why
see
me?
any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong.
Okay,
Let's
so
think
what if
about it
I
one more time. There's
get
gotta
killed?
be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Monokuma is ...
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed,
Suddenly
suddenly shows
saw
up
dead.
dead. and then we're thrown into a trial.
Yeah.
Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be.
Okay, time's up.
What?
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
Wait, we haven't decided something.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Oh no, please. This is not a bad ending again. Oh no. Oh, it's not. Court whistle. Yeah, it's gone done. Okay, B. It's okay. At least I got B, not C. Yeah, I get 80.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully
I
wrong
chose
one?
Monokuma as the culprit.
Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Wait. Wait, what? It's me? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? What the fuck? Wait, am I getting killed? I suppose I just got run away. I supposed to pick runaway. Oh god. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. You don't sorry, man, to me. Sorry. It's all your fault. How is that? It's my fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. A good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't even make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. That's really suspicious, I swear to God. And I'm gonna end it the same way.
Drills,
It's time for your head
drills.
pounding, positively trailing punishment. Wait, what did I do? Kyoko just like that? Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Wait, I'm die? I'm die? Wait, what? Okay, so what is it I'm die? Okay, this gotta be another ending. So we'll see. Oh wait, it's the same one that it's the same as this one. Look at me. I'm like so stressed. I didn't do anything. And I'm just... I'm the one who's guilty enough. Well, hey, I'm done. At least I got to see, Sayaka. What? 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 Chihiro? What? Okay, I thought it was a bad ending, but it turns out it's the continue of the game. I'm not actually die. Wait, what? Eh? What's this? What's going on? There's a Chihiro. Chihiro is not die yet. But I swear to God, I saw in my very own eyes, Chihiro's is like get like a destroyed by a huge monster or something, and just become a ball or something, as I remember. Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter
is...
ego. Yeah, I mean Chihiro alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid theories from that stupid guy? He must have played it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that? Oh my god, I love this. What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch. And each. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you've never gonna see him again. 2 ways away in a garbage true pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough, and I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring this bear to the rest of you. Bring this bear to the entire world. Wait, what? Then if I die, what kind of POV is this? I think it's Kyoko. Kyoko is like my second character, I think. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just, what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now the mastermind that's ensnare. What are you
did you
talking
say?
about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon, indeed. Oh god, what happened? What happened? The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. What the hell? Havoc's Academy. Okay, I'm just going to follow the game. It brings in the top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They said that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of traditions, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Havoc a pretty fitting name. It's more of a despair pick. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be very best at what you can do. Not the only student could enroll here. The only way in is you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Dot dot dot. Oh god. Are we stuck in the loop? Are we like what is it again? Paradox something? This has to be some shit right there. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on the top of our hard-wooden decks. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to jump off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Oh, there's a Monokuro in the right. Finally, I can finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare? No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostril was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with a barest hint of light seeping in. Trust was built hike all across this area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit, yeah. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I waste away and die? No. No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all the way what had happened. Yeah. Alter ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. Oh god, this is only the beginning. First up was to start looking for a way out there. Wait, what? What? The time is unknown. Okay, so how about the truth bullet in prison? Oh god, I get everything in here. I gotta save first because I don't want to do that shit again. Okay, I'm going to with the empty slot in there. Okay, let's see. What is it? Is it Monokumo? That's a rocket and a tank. I'd better not to think about what I'm seeing down here. This is a Dex. It's probably the one that fell down the way with me, yeah. What is that? Is that a plane? Is that an aeroplane? How'd something like that wind up in its cold garbage pit? Okay, let's go here. It's locked. No matter how many times I push and pull or kick at it, it didn't bulk. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decide to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquid I can drink? Yeah, it's kind of... and which one are an around bad idea. Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in all sides, but that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was... What? Go to sleep! Sorry. That was really good. The go to sleep is the one to make it good point. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all day was sleep and sleep. Oh god, please don't tell me that we get to sleep and never wake up. It was like I was waiting for some kind of a sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. What? Oh, what? Is that a garbage? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I was, the pile of garbage jolted and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could have been? Can I see up? Oh, I can't see. I can't see shit. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully scratched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
Kyoko? A giant piece of trash? A rude. Oh, it was inside of it. It said Kyoko. Before she even emerged from the pile of the garbage, I knew who he was.
It
Ja!
smells awful.
Is that the cup of Gokobi? Is that a... whatever. This place smells awful. Yeah. Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you were doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a big garbage in your head. She gave her head a quick sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey,
First, I have something for you. Oh, I love her so much. I go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water and she was holding out for me. Within a second, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up yet? Then, of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Okay, let's see. But Kyoko, what you come to rescue me?
So,
To pay debt, of course. Or no, to atone. Yeah, because I saved your ass, girl. Atone?
you.
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However,
But listen, know that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive, no matter what it costs. What did you have to survive?
it's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
words.
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to the Havoc Academy for one very important reason. What is that? So you have some reason for coming up to Havoc?
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once.
I-
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. Ah, I see. Yeah. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then it is really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? Yeah, the first thing we got like wake up in the decks, and that's you don't know what happened. So maybe that thing, Monokuma gave us something that like some kind of pills that forgotten the entire business to come here or something. I don't know. You're talking about when we faint, right? I faint when I woke up and I was trapped here.
That's right.
I faint too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
Would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point of my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. Oh, so that's why. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
indeed.
I don't think I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they will interfere with the mastermind's plan. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However,
And it could also mean somehow my memories may have connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind, which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself the whole time. But if that's what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
why is that?
If I did that, we all work as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. Oh god! I have a feeling that maybe Hero, the one who is stupid as hell, is the one who is mastermind. I mean, Hero is stupid as hell, right? And maybe that's just the cover of it. The cover of his face being like stupid as hell. But actually, he was the mastermind all along. I have a feeling about that. And maybe it's just my theory. Okay. What? Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a responsibility, we can ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. in which case it only makes sense that she will look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be mastermind. That was just my intuition. Wait, I'm the mastermind? I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. Oh wait, that's the other way around. I'm sorry.
Understand. I should understand everything.
Wait, I know this. I remember this. This was my dream, right?
My goal isn't to get out of here.
It's to stay here.
It's to stay here.
See? It's just like the dream I had before. What did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey,
But now I still trust you, you know? It's just I'm not used to relying on others.
correct.
I know, Nan, I never asked you for helping the right away, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You say you had a reason for all doing that investigation on your own. So how's that turns out? Were you able to remember anything?
So,
I think there's still a lot of I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. What's your ability? You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. Jesus Christ, okay, so she is really ultimate detective because of the class trials. She is really good at the doing whatever is that as a detective. I mean, look at her. She's really cool. I really had a crush on her. Really. The ultimate detective.
correct.
And the reason I came to the Havoc Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. Who? You had to find someone who?
So,
Well, it was the headmaster of Havoc Academy. The headmaster? Why do you want to find the headmaster? Okay. This is some kind of like a drama series shit. What?
in other words,
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hopix, Kyoko's dad. Ah! Then that is explained. When the alter ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
no matter what.
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However,
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said that I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster room. Ah, then what did you see in there?
so,
The room had been ransacked. The shelf was mass. The desk drawers dumb on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything would have been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor and the dorm using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster room. What's that? This is some kind of a map?
Indeed.
It's the layout of the entirely of Hopix Academy. I found it in the headmaster room along with the Mukuro's profile in that key. The maps show that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time, and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of a private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would have likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there?
However,
But once I got there, I noticed the second floor of the door didn't have a camera or monitor. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean? It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever is going on in this school is more horrifying than we ever imagined. Oh god. What do you mean?
So,
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you get your chance soon enough.
however,
Of course, once I got to the second floor, okay. Which is why I had no idea what's going on in the rest of the building. It had to do with the Mukuro Kusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. Okay. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. But so then, who did kill her?
anyway,
What can I say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. It's Hero. I don't know. I'm thinking of Hero as I don't know. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Kusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With minimal restriction, yeah.
In other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me out themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes sense, sounds like.
Hey.
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There's a point where Mukuro might not have become the victim. It could have been you! Oh, let's go. So, like, someone is like accusing me as a killer, so that's why people are like making me like I'm the victim. Okay, I could have become the victim.
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Yeah... He was about to kill me. I can hear them, you know. The footstep of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw a shadow go into a room.
correct.
I ran to a room and I saw that was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the max assailant was. They end up dead,
correct.
and their murder was discussed. And the dojo key found one in my room. It has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this will mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but that doesn't create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you, because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is all contradictions. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but it seems ready to kill you in your own room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind identity. The identity of the ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that's his dad. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. What? There's a two person? God. Same. I thought you sleep already. It's not.
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking
That's
about. what happened a year ago? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event. Oh, okay, I know that. The tragedy, whoever responsible for that. Okay.
Let's see.
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then there, makes no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. 100-mile diet span of a junk food junkie. And oh, it's still 6. Oh wait, is it still 6? Okay. Dream Island Rocket. Yes. Let's see. There you go. The ultimate despair, a group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperate, awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. I'm about to sleep. Sleeping at 9 a.m. I will wake up really late, which is maybe you wake up at like 3 p.m. I assume. I mean, I once sleep really late at maybe 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. that time, and I woke up at like very late, which is like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Your sleeping schedule will get bad by the end of the week. But right now, you have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after, yeah. Yeah, you're right, let's go! What am I supposed to do? Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma secret tool that you got from the headmaster room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolute vital part of answering their mastermind. I will never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, let's go. Hey Kyoko, can we use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Ah, it's open. That was fast. And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. Come on. Oh god, the real fight just began. The ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. After leaving the garbage pits, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There were a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent of reaching the surface. Oh god. Oh god, I can't see Kyoko's panty. I'm sorry. That was the only thing that I can see right now. We climbed into the darkness. The passage was too dark and cramped. I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Don't lose your footing. If you sleep, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, be careful. But now that you say that, I'm getting kind of nervous. That's what I'm saying. Maybe talking will help my mind, keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long? Ever since I can remember. I come from long line of detective. Detective work is in my blood. That's right. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite opposite, actually. Oh no. Even among the actual detective, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
Detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of the society. which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we do what we must do to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Vera came him. Yeah, because she had herself.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? I have absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. But you would be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk about to my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him though. What?
I...
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all the ties with him. No! The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head to the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he has a promising future,
However,
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. Aww. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
Yeah, if that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had a chance to become a detective. Aww. I don't blame you. You know, he had his own life to live. But that's what anyone in my positions might say, right? But it's
However-
not true. But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else look at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However,
But when the rest of my family look at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me the entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of this shadow.
correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, they just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family? No. No, you say nothing. They must have a... Oh god. Don't tell me we have to go back again. Looks like this is it.
indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope Pix is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hat's on the ground near the trash room? Oh, I know that! I'm fairly certain that's where we come from. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Thank God that Kyoko is unlocked. Well, here goes nothing. Is everyone waiting for us? Nope, just the two of us. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that letter was. I'm exhausted. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No, thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Wait, we're still watching by this thing. So, now, what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you help me, so they might...
Listen,
You worried? Yeah, of course.
so
Then let's just get the concrete answer. Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we found out, and it's not like we can run away. Ah, the camera. So you're saying that that's stressing out over getting caught? We should just give up now? Don't worry, what do you think is going to happen isn't? Because the mastermind is the one that ensnare. You said something like that before, what does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Monokura's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was...
right.
We can talk to Monokuma if we can confirm it. And it will be better for us if we go to directly here before he tracks us down. This will help with our negotiations, yeah. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Ay, Shiba. Wait. Okay. Oh god. Wait, let's just save first because I don't want to jump the ladder again. Alright. I think my stream is done. I have like 2 hours until I'm working. So yeah. But I will be back tomorrow, of course. I will be back playing Danganronpa tomorrow more freely because tomorrow I have no work, which is good. So yeah. This is really good, I swear to god. This game is really good. That is the story, the plot twist and all that, and just everything is just blow my mind. And I can't believe that I got a bad ending by no, it's not a bad ending though. I think it's just the alternate ending when I just say that Kyoko is lying and Kyoko is getting execution, and I don't know why Kyoko get execution and the alter ego isn't helping her, and but when I got the execution, wait, that means alright. You know, I really want to see if I got the runaway. But let me just skip that one. If I just pick runaway in the below one, maybe that let some kind of the same as the middle one. But let's see about that. Okay. I have to go preparing for working today. See you guys tomorrow. And what is it again? 11 a.m. which is 12 and 20 hours to go. Okay, bye bye.